What's everyone saying? It's your boy Someone Explores back again. I'm here today in Lewisham in South London, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you the London bus route that splits in two. It's a nice sunny day, having a bit of a walk. We'll tell you a bit more as we head on to the bus. Let's go. London has over 600 bus routes traversing the city all day, every day, and there's none like the one we're riding on today. Route 108 is a service currently operated by Go Ahead London that runs between here, Lewisham in South East London, across the river to Stratford in Stratford International, home of the Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park, West Ham United Football Club, and the birthplace of that generation of London YouTubers, Westfield Stratford City. If you know, you know. The buses run 24 hours a day, running around every 10 to 15 minutes during the day and every half an hour during the night, being a vital link between multiple communities. Part of the reason why it's a unique route in London is the reason why this bus essentially splits in two. And I'm gonna bring you along on the wonderful journey to show you all the sights of the lovely 108. First, we need to get to the first bus stop and walk through the Lewisham Centre to our stop, right next to the busy Lewisham Market, where I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. And we're waiting for super long, till my stupid idiot of a self doesn't realise from the next bus indicator, nor the actual destination blind or the onboard iBus announcement, that I've come on the wrong day to film this video. So I've come back to do a take two. I've come back the next weekend. I literally went on a weekend when this video wouldn't have worked. Let's go, let's get to this bus, and I'll tell you more about why this route splits in two. On the bus, finally, we're on our way to North Greenwich, the end stop of the southern portion of the 108. Let me just say, I love these buses. I think they are the best buses ever built. Yo, hit me out. Like, just listen to this diesel, listen to the engine, man. These Mercedes-Benz Citaros were originally used on the former routes 507 and 521, which were part of the Red Hour routes in central London. Check out my old video on them here. The route heads into Blackheath Village, which is very nice and quaint and the perfect place to splash out on your Amex. There's a cheeky Gales here, so you can get a saucy ham and cheese croissant and leave a dent in your bank account before you head back onto the bus. Heading out across Blackheath, we're treated with amazing views across London. The route heads up past the roundabout at the Royal Standard and down Westcombe Hill, ending up along the A102 South Circular Road near Westcombe Park Railway Station. Here we pass the cheeky IKEA at Greenwich and Millennium Leisure Park, obviously signalling to the area's expansive regeneration at Greenwich Peninsula, ongoing since the turn of the millennium. And by coincidence, we pass here Greenwich Millennium Village. I remember studying about this place extensively back in secondary school. Aiming to eventually have 2,800 homes located here, the village remains a busy construction site with many homes sprouting out from the ground as we speak. Greenwich Peninsula is also home to London's first ever busway, the Pilot Busway, which was initially served by 2 dedicated routes between the peninsula and the newly built Millennium Dome attraction and nearby Charlton and Greenwich town centres. Its development and the associated large investment were controversial. However, since its opening, it's now become an integral part of the road network, initially only being used for buses along West Parkside, but now it's open to all traffic, with it operating as the southbound road and West Parkside operating as the northbound road. And here we are arriving at North Greenwich, the end of the southern section of the 108. And of course, as we head in and out of North Greenwich bus station, we see the main attraction, the O2, the former Millennium Dome. Opened in 2000, hosting an exhibition for the new millennium, the space was then refurbished and repurposed as an entertainment venue, hosting the O2 Arena, the Indigo 2, and a live ABBA exhibition concert thingy, amongst other things. So that is us here at North Greenwich. The bus has just terminated here. This is where essentially the 108 is cut in half. So because Blackwall Tunnel is closed, basically you have to use the Jubilee line to get between here North Greenwich and Kingstown. And luckily for you, because I came last week on the wrong day, I'll show you what the bus normally does when it crosses the river. Here's me from last week on the bus. As mentioned earlier, the whole area is undergoing an extensive regeneration, with the O2 being the flagship location on the peninsula. The area is now home to a whole entertainment district under its roof, Ravensbourne University, many restaurants, homes, hotels, and the infamous cable car. On a normal day, when everything is swimmingly fine, the 108 heads away from North Greenwich and onto the approach road and towards the Blackwall Tunnel. And from here, you can kind of gather why we've been turfed off the bus a week later here at North Greenwich. During several spring and summer weekends of 2024, Blackwall Tunnel has been closed to southbound traffic to allow for preparatory work for the new Silvertown Tunnel to be completed. The Silvertown Tunnel will become London's 4th road tunnel under the Thames, alongside Blackwall, Rotherhithe and Dartford, which are all to the east of Tower Bridge, aiming to ease the pressure on these existing crossings. Due to open in 2025, the tunnel will be a tolled link between Greenwich Peninsula and Silvertown, close to the new City Hall, and will have a dedicated Superloop route, the SL4, which will use the tunnel to cross the river. The 108 is regularly curtailed to North Greenwich when Blackwall Tunnel is closed, most notably when the tunnel's closed overnight for maintenance as such, as the route is a 24-hour service. When Blackwall Tunnel is open, the 108 heads down under, into the tunnel, and often very slowly. The 108 has been slated to be London's least reliable bus route, often being heavily delayed due to pile-ups in and out of the tunnel, often resulting in cancelled or curtailed buses along the route. Let's just say if you're praying to get Lewisham and Stratford done in less than an hour on a weekend or weekday rush hour, you are out of luck, boy. You're better off just getting the DLR and saving the stress of all of that for another day. Right, so I think it's time for me to head over to the other side of the river, onto the other part of the 108. We're gonna get the Jubilee line, but I don't need to pay. And I'll tell you why in a second. Let's get down into the tube. We need to take the Jubilee line eastbound one stop to Canning Town. According to the TfL website, this transfer between the two parts of the 108 is free. I had a look at my Oyster card history and inconclusive result here, my sir. Nevertheless, we're here at Canning Town. The 108 only serves here when the Blackwall Tunnel is closed. which bus stop to go to. Oh, here we go. So we're here at Kingstown bus station. I actually see my bus coming around here. Because it doesn't always come here, there's not much information. You really have to look out for it. It's on some of like the apps like City Mapper and stuff like that, but you really have to like look out if you're trying to get the 108. But if you are literally trying to get to Stratford, most of the time there's no point, you just get the DLR. But now this is for the culture, man. See that as well? That is London City Island. It's quite nice. It's quite nice out there. You can't even see me, can you? Oh. Obviously, because the bus goes down the Blackwall Tunnel, there's a height limit, of course. So you're not going to have double-decker buses going from Lewisham out to Stratford International, but sometimes on each side you might have double-deckers. If you check on lvf.io, you're normally able to see all the buses that are on during the day. Of course, I'm on the lovely Citaro. There's no other bus I would want to be on.
Final destination of this bus has changed. We apologise for any inconvenience to your journey. Please listen for more details. 108 to Bow Church.
The bus meets its original route at All Saints DLR station, where we turn off and head north towards Bow and Stratford in the same direction as the Docklands Light Railway.
I honestly
the next
think
bus stop is closed.
Everything's going wrong today, isn't it? I honestly think, yeah, the Canning Town to Bow Church is probably one of the shortest 108 runs you can have. Nevertheless, we're making it to Stratford International. We are making it to Stratford International.
Over the last couple of decades, there have been many alterations to the buses serving Bow, Stratford and the Olympic Park. This includes the withdrawal of the old S2, multiple reroutings of the D8 through the Isle of Dogs and Bow, and the 276 through Stratford, the introduction and extension of the 425 and the 488, and the wibble wobble of the 108 being altered so many times, which includes its extension through to Stratford City and Stratford International Station.
Right, the actual next and hopefully final bus is just around the corner anyway, so
As you can easily guess, a lot of regeneration, a lot of construction has occurred in the surrounding area in the anticipation of and following the culmination of the Olympic Games in 2012. Homes built, shopping centres shopped in, parks being run around, artisanal pints being poured, and rents going up and up. Check out this video I featured in where I discussed the gentrification and regeneration of the local area. The route heads into the Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park, past the Aquatic Centre, down into Stratford City Bus Station, and around to Stratford International Railway Station. If you want to visit the 108 when Blackwall Tunnel was closed, the next closure dates after when this video is uploaded are overnight on the 25th, 26th and 27th of June 2024, and all day between the 29th of June and the 1st of July 2024. So I say, go out and experience this quirky element of London's bus system. Then when you're at Stratford, shuffle yourself to Waitrose, turn on your trendy hipster self and get yourself a cheeky bottle of Fiji water.
Right, I'm here outside Stratford International. Behind me is Stratford International DLR, regular Stratford International, non-international, I hope that hasn't been clickbait. The bus route that splits into the 108 between Stratford International and Lewisham. You have the south bit, Lewisham to North Greenwich, and you have the north bit, Canning Town to Stratford International, when the Blackwall Tunnel is closed. I hope you liked the video. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe, comment. The Champions League final is in 1 hour. I'm trying to get to the pub. Thanks everyone for your support. I'll catch you in the next video. See you in a bit. It's been your boy, Someone Explores. Bye.